The Sápmi flag was created in 1986. The circle of the sun is red and the moon symbol is blue. The colors are derived from the traditional Sápmi costume. For some of them, the culture is working with reindeer, hunting, enjoying nature and experience feeling of freedom. For others, it's the traditional food, speaking Sápmi, or simply sharing a feeling of solidarity with other Sápmi. Traditional Sápmi yoik singing sounds strange to many people, but for them, the yoik is the way to remember, to express themselves, part of emotional outlet. The yoik creates an emotional link between people, animals, and nature.
Sápmi, what we call is our land. It's divided into. We live in 4 different countries. It's Sweden, Finland, Norway, and Russia. And from the dress, you can actually tell where in Sápmi the person is from. So my dress, you can tell I'm from Jukkasjärvi, up in Kiruna. So it's different how it's not actually about the color. You can have any color. Today it's also a bit like you can do fashion models. So it doesn't have to be only like blue or brown, or you could use whatever if you want a purple dress or whatever.
So you can't start with the experiment if you don't know the history and how it should be. That's very important.
From the beginning, every village had an own style, own dialect. In language and with costume. I mean, I have 2 parents, one from Finland, a Sápmi, and my father is from Sweden. So I can choose to have my father's costume, and this one is the canonical. But I also have my mother's, and that's a costume from the north, Sápmi. It's not this one, but it's usually blue and really much stripes, and it's big, broad.
Like Sápmi has moved around. A lot of people live in different areas. Even I live here in Jokkmokk now, but I'm from the north.
Difference is like how the stripes look like. But if you look at the whole costume, it looks like the same.
I have it from the reindeer born, and then we start to use the silver.
When a child is born, you give them silver. It's a way of protecting the child, and it has a really deep meaning for the Sápmi people. Silver is to keep the bad spirits away, and it protects you for the whole of life. So we use a lot of silver in our costumes, and we wear them a lot as well.
To understand the technology of tailoring the costume, its significance and history, you need to complete a special college where students make their first costume, knives and jewelry.
I have started to wear this since I was little, in special occasions, in weddings, in funerals, and if you have parties, and it's an easy way to get dressed. 100% cotton, but this is wool, because it's warm and it's more natural with wool here, up here. But if you go into parties, cotton is okay.
But what's very important is that you always have these bands. It's the most important thing. That's what tells where you're from, your family and everything. But then what type of this material you choose, it's up to yourself. You could use gold or silver or whatever. You can play with the colors in a way that is very, very interesting for young people to make their own dresses and to show off in them. So that's why I think Sápmi people are very, very fond of their dresses, and we really like to put them on, and we're very proud of them. We wear them very often. So you can actually tell where the family is from in the beginning, and that I find is the most interesting about our dresses and everything. It's the culture, it's a family history that the dress shows.